PostX is a Gutenberg blog-based dynamic site builder plugin. You can easily build any blog, news, or magazine site using PostX. It offers standalone blocks, pre-designed sections, and even complete site templates. In this video, we'll explore PostX and have an in-depth hands-on review. Without further ado, let's start. So first, when you access PostX, this is the section that you're going to see. Okay? So in the getting started, you can see there are some texts over here. Here are some add-ons, some key features, but we'll get to these later on. First, let's check out the starter sites. So if I click on this tab, here you can see there are lots and lots of starter sites. See? So in case you want to import a starter site, you can simply click on Live Preview and check the website out, and then simply you can import it if you like it. So there are many styles such as the lifestyle magazine, morning magazine, personal portfolio, photography, sports magazine, food recipe. There are lots of themes available. Here's a trending news site. So if I click over here, we can look at the preview of the site. You can see these posts are displayed in a beautiful manner. Here's the category, and here's the title of the post, and finally the author of the post and when this was posted, the date. And here's the most popular section, more popular post button. And this actually looks really, really amazing. So when you want to import, you can also see there's a light mode and a dark mode switcher. So if I click over here, you can see that entire website is turned into dark mode. So this is a great feature because some of your viewers might want to look at the website in a dark mode. You can also change the color palette. If I click over here, you can see the color palettes are changing on real time. And you can also change the font typography. See? And you can also check if they're responsive. And of course, when we are building a website, we need to make sure that the website is responsive. So this plugin gives us this feature. So we actually imported a starter site early on. Let me show you. If I click on visit site, here it is. You can see it's looking so amazing on our site. Nice. Now let's get back to our dashboard and let's talk about the other features of PostX. Now, as for integration goes, there are a lot of integrations. If we click over here, you can see that PostX supports a lot of these plugins, such as the WP Bakery, Oxygen, Elementor, Divi, Bricks Builder, Beaver Builder. So all of these are page builders, and these are really popular, as you already know if you're using WordPress. WP Bakery, Oxygen, Elementor. Elementor is very popular, so you can use it. You can also see there's demo, docs, and video. And if we scroll down, there are other integrations for SEO, such as All-in-One SEO, Rank Math, SEO Press, Squirrely, and Yoast. So for integrations, we can see that PostX supports many of the popular page builders and SEO plugins. To enable any of these integrations, we can simply click on it and it will be enabled. Okay, and you can see the add-on has been enabled. Okay. So these are all the integrations of PostX. Now let's click on the Get Started tab and let's check out some of these add-ons over here. These add-ons are very important as PostX provides you with some of its best features through these add-ons. So let's take a look at these. Over here you can see there's the Dynamic Site Builder. So this is the Gutenberg-based builder. Allows users to create dynamic templates for home and all archive pages. So this is basically a Gutenberg-based site builder. You can use this to create dynamic templates for your homepage and the archive pages. Here's the demo, docs, and video. In case we want to learn more about the dynamic site builder, we can read the docs or we can watch a video on it. Okay. The other add-on is front-end post submissions. So let's read from here. It says registered guest writers can submit posts from the front end. Admins can easily manage, review, and publish posts. So this is quite amazing because when you have a post site, there are going to be a lot of writers usually. So if you have a lot of writers, your writers might want a nice front end system from where they can write and submit their post. So we're going to check all of these out later on. The next add-on is ChatGPT. So AI in websites is becoming very, very popular, and AI in WordPress websites are now commonly seen on many plugins and themes. So PostX has also included the ChatGPT system. We are going to check this out later on. It also has a settings. If we click on it, it's going to give us this section. We can paste in our OpenAI API secret key. Then we can choose the AI model, response time, max token, and then save settings. So we're going to look at it later on. Let's close it now. Custom fonts. So this is another amazing feature. If you have your own custom fonts, you might want to use those on your website. So this add-on basically gives us that freedom to upload our custom fonts and use those on our site. So the next add-on is the save templates. So we can create unlimited templates by converting Gutenberg blocks into shortcodes to use them anywhere. Amazing feature. The other one is the taxonomy image and color. So this will allow us to add category or taxonomy specific featured images and colors to make them attractive. So another handy feature, table of contents. So we already know that table of contents is a very important feature for a post website. So we can enable this. And finally, progress bar. Display a visual indicator of the reading progression. So this basically introduces a progress bar on your post. So when readers read the post, they are going to see the progress of their reading. If we click on these settings, we can customize these progress bars, height, color, position. We can place it on top or bottom. We can also choose where the progress bar will show up. Currently, only the post is selected. We can also select the pages. So this is nice. Okay, so let's close it up now. Now, if we scroll down, here the key features of PostX are listed. So let's take a look at these. So we get 40 plus Gutenberg blocks, over 250 patterns, over 17 starter sites, which we already took a look at, global styles, dark and light mode. We also took a look at this one. Advanced query builder, dynamic site builder, Ajax powered filter, advanced post slider, SEO meta support, custom fonts, and Ajax powered pagination. Among these key features, we already took a look at the starter sites, the dark and light mood switcher. So we are going to take a look at the others as well. Now let's take a look at our site and let's actually see PostX in action and see what we get in terms of features. So I'm going to hover my mouse over my test site and click on visit site. So let's take a look at our site. We can see that light and dark mood switcher over here. Now let's see what are the other things that we get. So I'm going to click on edit page and check out the other things. Okay, fantastic. So this is our site. We are actually using a 2024 default theme. So if we grab this section, we can see this is the post grid 7. So let's actually expand this and check out the blocks. Over here, we can see the PostX Gutenberg post block. So there are lots of blocks over here. The PostX list number 1, 2, and when we hover our mouse over these blog posts, we can already see over here how these will look like. So this is the post list number 1, post list display 2, post list number 3, 4. So there are 4 post list display types. Next, if we take a look at the post slider, if you want to have a slider on your website, here are a couple of options. Post slider 1, here's post slider 2. So we can include these blocks over here in our page. So let's go ahead and try to do that, okay? So there are so many display options. If we even take a look at these grid systems, you can see there are so many grid display style. Here is the 7th style. This is currently over here. We can see this. So let's go ahead and see if we can add another section, okay? Let's try to add this slider. For this, I want to remove this section, okay? Let's remove this. And now let's add the slider over here. We're simply going to drag and drop it over here. And we can see it's over here, but it's taking small space. We can increase it to full width. And now you can see we have a slider over here. So that looks really amazing. And we can also customize our style over here. We can change the arrow, how these arrows are displayed. We can change the styles. We can also customize these details from here. We can hide the title or the image. The image is over here full. We can show the thumbnail if we want, but I think the full was looking better. And we can also customize the image background blur, background brightness. So there are a lot of customization options for your post. You can already see. Here's the meta. So if we expand this, we can customize this. If we enable this, we can see the author and the time of publish. We can also change the location. Nice. So there are so many options. Now, I don't want this to be here. I want to remove it and add in our original style that was over here. So we were using post grid number 7. So let's grab it and drop it over here. And let's make it full width. And you can see that how fast PostX is. So these are all the post display blocks over here, okay? The other things that we can use are the heading block, an image block, a wrapper. We also have a taxonomy. So if we want to list our taxonomy in a grid or list view, we can use this. You can also see there's a row layout. So you might want to customize your own design, how everything will look like. We can actually do that by selecting this row. We can choose a layout and select what kind of posts we want to display there. So to do this, we can simply drag and drop this row anywhere on the screen, and then we can add one of these post view block. There's the news ticker. We already have a news ticker on the site. And table of contents, that's something we can add within a post. And search box, the dark light mode switcher, and the social icon. So there are so many blocks that we are getting. Okay, now as for the customization, we have customization for each of these blocks. Now if we select this block, this is a post grid number 1. So we can see that we have the customization option over here. We can also choose a layout for our block. We can already see. So each of these post display block has also layout selection. We can also see there are some layouts over here. We can also use these as well. So there are so many customization options. Nice. Okay, so let's scroll down and see the other sections of our site. Now, if we select this one, you can see this is the post grid number 5. We can also choose what we want to display. If we click over here in the query, here we can choose the source. We can choose specific post. We can have our custom selections, pages, or anywhere we want. We can also have a quick query over here. Popular posts with 1-day views, popular posts 7 days. We have a lot of options in case we want to display some specific posts over here. We can also click on this layout and choose the layout that we prefer. We can see there are 2 display options for this block. Great. So that's enough for our site. Now we also want to check out the dynamic site builder. So let's get back to our dashboard and let's click on PostX. So dynamic site builder is already enabled. So let's take a look at it. Here's the site builder. So if I click on over here, we can see there are so many options for building our page. We can customize the front page, singular posts, search result page, archive page, categories, authors, tags, so many customization options. So first, let's select the front page and see what we can do. Here we can see there are the starter sites that we just saw. We can import any of these or we can start from scratch. Okay, so if I click over here, start from scratch, it's going to bring me to this page. This is the front page template. From here, we can insert our blocks. So if I click over here, we can choose any block. Okay. All right, so this is our block. And then we can insert more post displaying blocks or any other blocks and design the page however we want. We can either start from scratch or we can import a template. So let's go ahead and see how we can import the template. So let's get back, and I don't want to save it. Over here, if we click on the front page, and you can see that we already have a front page over here that we just tried to create, and it's drafted. So we can edit it or duplicate it or even delete it. So we can add multiple front pages like this. So I can just click over here, create front page template. I can click over here for a live preview, or I can click on import to import that site. So let's go ahead and import this and let's see how this works. Okay, it's already complete. So this imported our site. Okay, now we have a different front page. So I'm going to make it full width. like so, and full width over here. Okay, so now we have a different design for our front page. Great. Let's go over here, select it, and full width. All right. So this should also be full width. And we can save it as draft. Now let's get back. And over here, we have our 2 templates. So that is how we can use the dynamic site builder to create front pages. We can also customize the single post page. So here, there's conditions over here. So let's click on edit. We already have a singular post design. If we click on edit, we can see it's over here. So that is how our single post page will look like. Okay. First, let's take a look at how our post pages look. So if I click on this particular page, all right, so we're using the same single post page design that we just saw. So if I go to my site builder and singular site, now if we just click on it, we can see we're using the same style. And here's also a small button that says condition. So if I click over here, we can actually include, exclude, select post categories, child categories, tags, format, and then where we want to display it. So we can add conditions through this feature. So let's get back. And that is how we can basically use the site builder. So this is a very nice feature, okay, for archives, categories, authors, pages, date, header, footer, 404 pages. And if we click on the 404 page, we can see there are some templates over here that we can use. Okay, so that's a really handy feature. Now, another thing that I wanted to explore was the template library, or it's the template kits that's called. So if I click over here, we can see there are some starter packs that are listed over here. And there's a large number of these starter kits. Okay. We can also click on these pre-made patterns to check specific sections such as the search, PostX style 1, style 2. So these are the style for the search bar. We can also customize that as well. So you can see that how much customization option PostX provides you with. We have button styles over here. We have new sticker styles, so we can choose any style we want. Okay. So an advantage that we have by using PostX is that PostX keeps creating all these styles and designs, and they keep publishing it on this template kits library. So if we have a license of PostX Pro, we can get access to these latest designs as soon as those are published. We can also have a favorites bar. So currently none of these are selected. We can also display it in different styles, and we can also search for a specific thing that we are looking for. So that is how the template kits work. Another feature that we wanted to explore is the ChatGPT. So if I click over here, it's going to ask us for the API key. So AI in WordPress websites are very popular nowadays. Many people are using AI to generate content. So we're going to take a look at how this works. As PostX has included this, we are going to activate our ChatGPT for this site. So I went on ahead and connected my ChatGPT. Now it's connected. To generate content, we can choose writing style, descriptive, expository, narrative, normal, persuasive. So we can choose what type of writing style we want. We can select normal. The tone of the writing will be friendly, and writing language will be English. And then I can click on Ask ChatGPT to give me this response. So that is how we can use AI in our PostX site. So this is a great feature to have. Next, we also want to check out the saved templates features. We can actually save our own templates. So currently we have no saved templates. We can add one just by clicking on Add New. Now we can add a title, and then we can choose a style, like so, and full width, and then we can click on Publish. When this is published, we can go back, and over here we can see there's a template saved. if we go over here and we go to Save Templates, we can see that we have this specific sections. We also have a shortcode. So we can use this shortcode to display this specific template on any section of our website. So that's also cool. Now for the custom font, if I take a look at over here, we can actually use our own font. So if I click on this Add New button and add font family, we can add font family name. And this is where we can upload it. So if I click on edit, we can upload the WOFF file, WOFF2 file, TTF file, SVG file, and EOT file. So we have selected the TTF file, and we can add more variation by just clicking on this button. So currently we don't want anything else, so let's just click on publish. And now we have our font over here. You can see that the font is showing up over here. Another thing that I want to check out is the front-end post submission. So this is a new feature. Let's enable it and see how this looks. So once this is enabled, we can see this small settings icon over here. And here are a bunch of options and features for the front-end post submission. We can see the SEO support over here, tag creation, post publishing. We can enable this, and here we can select the users who will be allowed to publish the posts. Enable post editing after publish. We can also enable this. Select all users, enable featured, attached image. From here, basically we can choose what features the users will have access to when they're using the front-end post submission. Now, if we want, we can also enable the progress bar. If we enable this, and we can also select its color. So currently the blue color is selected and the position is top. So let's save these settings and let's see if this works. Let's go to our site and let's select this post. And over here, you can see there's the progression bar on top over here. Excellent. Great. So we can see how PostX basically transforms your entire content site design. So another thing that I've also noticed is when you click on these tabs, everything is so fast. And if I click on the starter sites, you see everything loads so fast. So PostX is also optimized so that everything loads up really quick. Okay. If I go to this section, block section, I can enable or disable these blocks from here. We have the custom font section, saved template section, integrations. Everything loads up really fast. Performance-wise, this feels great. So we looked at the dynamic site builder, how you can use the dynamic site builder to build different sections of the site, such as the front page, singular, post page, search result page, archive page. Okay. We also saw the front-end post submission. We also saw how the ChatGPT AI system works on PostX. We saw how we can upload our custom fonts. We also saw how we can save templates. We didn't see the taxonomy image and colors, but we already know that this is also a great feature. You can have your own taxonomy-specific featured images and colors to make them look more attractive. There's the table of contents. We haven't actually seen this feature, so let's go ahead and actually see it. If we click over here and let's click on Edit Post, and if we click over here and search for table of content, over here it is. Great. Now, if we update this page and view this post, we can see the table of content is over here. We can also design it. So if I click on Edit Posts and select this table of content, we can choose any layout for this table of content. We can also choose what type of headings will be included. We can exclude other headings, and we can only have H2. We can also change the color and customize it further if necessary. So if we want this table of content to appear on every post, so I added this just for one single post. If I click on this side, we can see there's no table of content. And to add this in every single pages, we can go to the site builder, singular page, and edit these and add that table of content over here. So that table of content will show up on every post. So we saw how table of contents work. We saw the progress bar. And for key features, we looked at the amazing Gutenberg blocks, the patterns, starter sites. We also saw the custom font feature. We saw the dark and light mood switcher. We saw the dynamic site builder and other features of this plugin. PostX basically transforms your content site experience. So if we are having any kind of difficulty choosing more designs for our blog posts, PostX is definitely a plugin that we can count on. Alright, now we know that PostX has a lot of features to craft your content site the way you want, but how much does it cost? Well, let's check out PostX pricing. PostX has a free and a paid version. So if we look at the pricing page of PostX, we can see that PostX has two plans, yearly and lifetime. In the yearly plan, we can see there are three plans over here: 1 site license, 5 site license, and unlimited site licenses. The 1 site license is available at $49, and the 5 site license pack, it's available for $99, and for unlimited sites license, it's available for $179. And for every plan, you get the same features: all starter site templates, site builder, all pro add-ons and features, plus 1 year update and support. So once you purchase PostX Pro, you get access to all the features, okay? If we click on the lifetime tab over here, we can see 3 more plans, which are 1 site license, 5 site licenses, and unlimited site licenses. So the 1 site license is available for $149, the 5 site licenses is available for $249, and the unlimited sites license is available for $499. So the difference between the yearly and the lifetime plan is the lifetime plan gives you access to this plugin forever. So you pay only once and you have access to that plugin. And one more thing is the lifetime update and support. So for yearly plan, you only get 1 year update and support, but for lifetime plan, you get lifetime update and support for every plans. So if we scroll down, we can also see a comparison section. Here, there's PostX Free, PostX Pro, and other plugins that are similar to PostX. So here you can see the comparison. So let's take a look at it for a second. In PostX Free, we get 20 plus features, but in PostX Pro, we get over 50. The starting price, of course, PostX Free is free, and PostX Pro is available for $49, as we have seen over here. So currently there's a discount going on, which is 25%. The $49 plan is now available at $36. So this discount is available probably for a short time. So if you're interested in this discount, you better get PostX Pro as soon as possible, as long as this discount lasts, okay? So let's scroll down and continue with the comparison. The WordPress rating, of course, this is the same plugin, so 4.7, 4.7 for both the plugins. And the money-back guarantee is not applicable for the PostX Free, but PostX Pro has a money-back guarantee. Now, if we scroll down for features, we can see that the PostX Free has 20 plus blocks, while PostX Pro has over 40. And the site builder, we won't have access to it in PostX Free, but in PostX Pro, we'll have access to it. And for the pre-made sections, there are over 40 pre-made sections in the free version, and in the Pro version, we have access to over 250. For page templates, in the free version of PostX, we'll have access to 14 plus page templates, and in PostX Pro, we will have access to over 75 page templates. And the built-in add-ons, we get access to 7 plus built-in add-ons in the free version, and in the Pro version, we have access to all the add-ons. For advanced query builder, in the free version, you won't get access to it, but in the Pro version, you will have access to it. And for Ajax filter, Ajax pagination, post grid, post list, all these are available in the PostX Free and the Pro version, but the category grid, custom font, progress bar, advanced post sliders, these are not available in the free version, but in the Pro version, it's available. The shortcode support is available for both versions. So if we scroll down, there are a number of different things where you can compare PostX Free with PostX Pro. You can see in the integrations, we will have access to none of these integrations in PostX Free, but in PostX Pro, we will have access to all these integrations. Okay? So that's a comparison between PostX Free and PostX Pro. So that brings us to the end of this review. We hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you found this video helpful, do give this video a like and comment down below what you think about PostX. So thank you for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye.